Nets Kingdom.
Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy AJ. I'm here with Cypher. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Nets Kingdom 1, and hit our Twitters are scrolling at the bottom. So today we're talking about MPJ, Michael Porter Never Swing the Rock Jr. Stats have been looking insane. You know, Michael Porter Jr. got traded to us in the summertime. At the time, we kind of hated the trade. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we were like, that's all we get for a CJ? Remember, we went on here complaining, like, a 2032 first round pick is what we get. Like, we wanted more.
Oh no, AJ. Yeah, you were complaining.
I was complaining. I was complaining. Yeah. I'll give it. I was complaining. I wanted more for CJ. I thought I didn't want Michael Porter Jr.'s $40 million contract. Or what is it, $80 million, whatever he's getting paid.
Yeah.
I was frustrated because I just thought that CJ was worth more than that. But now the trade is looking pretty. Maybe I was wrong, Sipes. So.
Well, I was cool with the trade because I knew Cam Johnson was a fraud.
Scam. Yeah. We did call him scam. You know, we had our Scam Johnson moments. No, don't get me wrong. I didn't think CJ was no all-star or anything. You know, I didn't think he was like incredible, but he did have a career year the year we traded him, and I thought like maybe we could have get a. My issue was I just wanted a draft pick closer to 2026. At least give me a 2027, 2028. I would have took those. I would have took 2029, but the 2032 was just like ugh. So, but how do you feel about the stats of the trade? And also break down Michael Porter Jr. stats, bro, because his stats have been looking insane, bro. Like almost like all-star worthy stats, to be honest.
Okay, so MPJ after tonight, 23 points. Okay, I'll just round.
Yeah, the
23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 47, 37, 80, 79 splits. 59% true shooting. You know, he's been, you know, even without Jokic, he's been like super efficient, like lights out from 3, 9 attempts per game, 37%, leading scorer on the Nets. Yeah, he's been doing like some on-ball creation, like that mid-post area with some fadeaways.
Yeah.
He feasts off the DHOs and the screens. Like he pulls up he gets handoffs and pulls up from 3.
Yeah.
Ironically, similar to Cam Johnson.
Yeah. I was going to say to you, what do you think he's doing differently? Like, what are you seeing that surprised you that you didn't see on Denver? Like, do you see, to me, the self-creation hasn't been, like, insane, but I've seen him get downhill and score, like, a lot more than I did on Denver. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, I'd say he's been a little more aggressive. Like, he's been more aggressive than he was on Denver.
Yeah.
Which I know this sounds funny to casual fans because you know, he's MPJ, never swing the rock. But,
yeah,
you know, MPJ, like I think he's intelligent when it comes to basketball because he played that way for a reason.
Yeah.
Because he was the best shooter on that team. You know, his job was to be a play finisher, cut to the rim off of Jokic's passes, work with Murray, all that. He was the receiver and he would play finish.
Yeah.
So I don't fault the way he played in Denver. Like, yeah, were there times where he could have passed the ball a little bit more?
Yeah.
Sure, but when you have Jokic and Murray on your team, it's like you got your passers already. Here, like he is doing, so he is playmaking a little bit more. Like he's averaging 2.6 assists.
Yeah,
not much more compared to Denver, but the big difference is like he's just been more aggressive. Like he's taking more shots, he's getting downhole a little bit more. The thing that really impresses me is that he's able to maintain these numbers and this efficiency, you know, on this bad team with no like real players.
Yeah. Yeah, and the shot making, what impresses me too, because I think it was the game he had, the game against the Cavs. I think it was like, he was just hitting some insane shots, like the beauty of his jump shot, and he's 6'10", so the beauty of his jump shot is like no one can really block it. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Evan Mobley and Jared Allen like contest, like have their hand fully in his face, and he's just cashing out threes over and over and over again. And I'm like, yo, this guy is just like an
He
insane
is such a
shot maker.
fun player to
Yeah.
watch because his ability, like he is a true shooter. And
Yeah.
you got to respect that because and the reason why his efficiency is so great on this team, even with Cam Thomas down, like he's still hitting his shots
Mhm.
because he doesn't require that many dribbles to operate. Like he is a low usage player. It literally is just hey, hand off, maybe a couple of dribbles, and then he just releases the shot. He doesn't overthink.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't. And it's like, I personally, I hate watching him kind of play a little. You know, those moments you hate watching MP. There's moments I love watching it, and then there's moments I hate it. You know, those moments where it's like there's like 3 people on him, he'll take a shot. Those type of moments. But there's some moments where he's in the offense and it looks good. He's coming off screens. When Jordy puts him in the system, he looks great. But then when Michael Porter Jr. tries to get his ISO, I'm gonna shoot over you. Bad shot. I don't care about the possession, Mike. That's where I'm like, ew, this is disgusting basketball to watch. And sometimes it does get like that. You know, we've seen the highs and the lows. But my next thing I want to get into is Michael Porter Jr.'s future. We know he's expiring next year. So when we do get the top 3 pick, he'll still be here if we don't trade him at the deadline. So what do you think Michael Porter Jr.'s future is here? Do you think there's a deadline trade possibility, a team calling because the stats are looking great and he's shooting incredible? Or do you think the Nets hit the button like, nah, let's save Michael Porter for next year, or we have to be, yeah. What do you think?
Okay, so I'm seeing a ton of people. Okay, he's playing great. Like 59% true shooting, 37% from 3, 23 points a career high. Tonight against the Knicks, he had 25 points in 26 minutes.
Yeah.
Could have easily had 40 if he had to play the whole game.
Yeah.
With MPJ's future, I'd say, so I see a lot of fans saying, oh, his value's never going to be higher, flip him now. Here's the thing, and I think this is why so many people like really misevaluated the trade when it happened, saying the Nuggets fleeced. Michael Porter Jr. was always a good player. Like what he's doing right now doesn't really surprise me. The reason why the Nuggets traded him was because he made too much money.
Yeah.
Like if Cam was making I think 23 million and Porter was making 38. If Porter was making like 25 million, they would have kept him.
Yeah.
It's just the contract. It's not the player. And that's why I don't think he'll get moved at the deadline. Because he just makes so much money. It just, I don't know. Like, name to me the teams that would want him and what would they have to give up to get him?
Yeah. It's just too much. 40? He's getting 40 this year, right?
38.
38.
40 next year.
38 and 40. Yeah, 38 is tough. 38 is tough. I mean, this new CBA, we see how teams are moving with this new CBA. Nobody wants to be above the aprons. Nobody wants to be above the luxury tax. So, and to get him, you would have to move a couple of guys. It's not like unless you have one like huge overpaid guy. But yeah, that's probably something I have to probably do more research in. And which team like would
like
give
I
up
think
something for MPJ?
Like the Magic. Like I just watched the Magic tonight. Those guys can't shoot at all. They would love him, but what would they give up?
The 2 teams I love MPJ on is the Pistons because the Pistons desperately need fucking spacing. Pistons and the Magic I think the Magic would be a great fit for him. Those are 2 teams I would love it, but then I don't see
Magic,
them.
Who are they? Are they gonna give up Suggs?
But they just got Bane. So it's like I don't know. Like Bane is supposed to be their MPJ shooting type of guy, but he's not. It's early though. It's early, but they're not looking good.
Yeah, well, they could use another shooter because they're relying Bane on only shooting, and to be their only spacer, and that's going terribly. Like, okay, maybe they give up. They're not going to do this, but it would have to be like Suggs and like Jet Howard. Would they do that? Like, would they really give up Suggs?
Yeah. Pistons. Shoot, I might give up. Would you give up Duncan Robinson? I'll probably give up Duncan Robinson and maybe Karras. I might do it for Michael Porter Jr. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That might work. I don't know if the salaries work though. I think it would have to be Tobias Harris.
Yeah. Pistons is a team to watch out for because I'm like,
well, I don't know.
These teams get desperate for the swing, and you might need a swing. I mean, they're top of the East right now. They're pretty good. So I don't think they're gonna make no desperation moves. But
like I feel like people think this is going like on like mentioned in the media, but they're 8-2. Like they're the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, they're not gonna make no desperate. Yeah.
They don't need to make that move. They're winning.
Yeah. So it's gonna have to be a team that's like in the middle of the pack and at a desperate. They have to be desperate to get MPJ because 38 mil is a lot. Um, Next up, I just want to talk about the trade.
Wait,
So yeah,
real quick
mhm,
though, before we mention the trades.
yeah,
Yeah, that's why he's not getting traded at the deadline.
mhm,
Now, in the offseason when he's expiring, maybe as like a pseudo salary dump,
the
I
40.
could see it happening. The problem is I don't think the Nets are going to do it because they don't own their pick next year,
Right.
and he is going to be important because he's one of the few good players on the team.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think if we do get like a AJ or a Darren Peterson, actually he'll probably fit better with Darren. But like I would like a spacer here when we get if we
Dude,
get a top 3 pick.
Darren
Or
drives and
Boozer,
kicks out to
Boozer too.
MPJ.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, AJ, Darren, Boozer, like they drive and they kick out to MPJ. Man, that's money.
yeah, yeah. Because Darren and Boozer are the best playmakers in that class. I love AJ too, but he can play make too, but it's not as good as those guys. So it's like those
Yeah.
guys would really find MPJ. Like they'll set the table for him. So yeah, the last thing is the trade. The trade. So Cam Johnson, aka Scam Johnson. Now we're looking at his stats, and he's averaging, I think, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 23% from 3, and 37% from the field. What do you think? Nuggets fans, I'm sorry. We fleeced, not playing, but what do you think is wrong with CJ, and why do you think
Oh no, we
MPJ?
leased 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is wrong with CJ? Last question. What do you think is wrong with CJ? And what do you think? Why is MPJ standing out more than you know? How do you feel about that?
So okay, I'll
Mhm.
say this: Johnson's like does have like a reduced role. Like
Yeah,
he's playing like 27 minutes per game. Like he's playing role player minutes.
yeah,
His his usage is going down. Like his shots are just straight up going down.
yeah,
Compared to the Nets where he took a career high in field goal attempts. The thing is, I don't know. He's just missing shots. Like he's not hitting anything from 3. He's
yeah,
struggling to get anything going inside the arc. Not really drawing contact, which he was never like good at. Defensively, he's fine. Like I think he's always been overrated as a defender, but he's a neutral defender. With Cam, it's like he's just been bad. Like he's really underperforming what the expectations were. And I know the system, like the Nets ran like a floor raising system off DHOs and handoffs and a ton of pin downs.
yeah,
And the Nuggets run a less complex system. Like everything goes through Jokic and Murray.
yeah. And I know
And
Jokic is finding him. There's no way Jokic is
yeah,
not finding
100%.
CJ. He's getting the opportunities.
I think this is like the difference in systems. Like the Nets run like a really good system. If you're a movement shooter,
Mhm.
you'll really feast on the Nets.
Yeah,
Like Drake Powell, like there were a lot of like handoffs that made
yeah,
him look good.
yeah,
You know, if you're a tall shooter, you'll look good on the Nets. Like really know how to optimize those types of players. But and that's why MPJ has been amazing.
yeah,
Cam Johnson, though, it's like I'm really shocked that he is struggling on a team with so much gravity with Jokic and Murray.
yeah. Because I know we did that video earlier in the, when that trade happened, and I was like, we compared the stats, and I think like I felt in my heart like Michael Porter Jr. is the better player, and a lot of people were kind of on NBA scope or NBA Twitter like, oh no, CJ is the better player than Michael Porter Jr. because of his abilities, on ball abilities better. He can get to the rim, create a shot better. But then I'm looking at the now I'm looking at both players, and I'm like, Michael Porter Jr. is a better rebounder, and it seems that like Michael Porter Jr. CJ probably is a better playmaker. We'll say that, but like Michael Porter Jr. is better
But
at getting to his spot than CJ, to be honest. And then
with
he's
the
a little bit more
playmaking,
efficient with his shots because it's like the shots that Michael Porter Jr. when I'm watching the Nets, he doesn't miss a ton. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't miss a ton. It's
and
like
he
he'll
didn't.
miss like 2 or 3, 4, but it's like most of his shots every game, it's like he's really efficient. Like when he gets to his spot, he hits every single time.
And with the shooting,
Mhm.
or sorry, with the whole, he's better. Okay, I remember seeing that on the timeline a while back.
Yeah.
I didn't comment on it because that's like whatever. Cam Johnson's not on the team anymore.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, nobody really watches the Nets.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's been watching the last couple of years because I'm like,
Nobody.
okay, Cam Johnson on the Nets the last couple years has been a good player. Like objectively, I know I made some jokes about him, but
Yeah.
he was truly a great player. The thing with Cam Johnson is that his intangibles were always overrated.
Yeah.
Like his defense was always overrated, and
Oh, it's
even his
not good.
passing.
Yeah.
Like he's a better passer than
MPJ,
Michael
but that's
Porter
not
Jr.
saying much.
Yeah,
The
that's
bar
not.
is like this low.
Yeah, it's not saying much,
Yeah.
and yeah, he made like those extra passes.
Yeah.
But on a team with Jokic, it's like, hey, you don't need the guy to make the extra pass. You need the guy to shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
I don't know. Porter Jr. gets like a lot of like hate because he says like really dumb things.
Yeah.
But as a player, like I don't really see the issue. Like him not being that good of a passer really doesn't matter if you're a play finisher.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's like I think maybe that's why the league doesn't give him flack for not passing because he makes his shots.
Yeah.
It's like he just makes them. It's like if he was doing this, like, oh, the possession ends here, MPJ. And I know sometimes it looks ugly and sometimes he takes bad shots, but a lot of the times, I mean,
It
look at
goes
his
in.
true shooting. It's great. His true shooting is incredible.
Yeah, dude. I think and this is a guy that historically has like above average true shooting. Like, I don't know, criticizing the shot selection of a guy that has above average true shooting and
Yeah.
shoots amazing from three is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like LaMelo. It's like, oh, he took a shot he shouldn't have taken. I'm like, yeah, he's good at making those.
Yeah, exactly. Like same with Steph, like Steph Curry. Like Steph will take some insane shots. 3 guys on him, fading away half court. But we're like,
But he
it's
makes
Steph.
them.
It's Steph.
And nobody says anything. It's like,
Nobody
yeah,
says because it's Steph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LaMelo has those insane games. So I think with Michael Porter, I think he gets that reputation.
The problem with those shots is, okay, if you're a guy that doesn't make those shots,
Yeah.
like if you're like, I don't know, Jordan Poole, and you take too many long threes and you don't hit them generally, it's like, yeah, you shouldn't take those shots.
Don't shake those shots. Same thing with CTs. They say the same thing about CT. Like CT makes a lot of tough shots, but his efficiency is just it's so low. You know what I'm saying? His true shooting is low. So people just see him as, the try hard, empty scoring type prototype. And I'm like, it's weird. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, my goal with MPJ is like, I'm not really like a huge fan. My goal is either get the value for him. Hopefully we get a first for him, or he'll help our rookie transition into, the last year, his expiring year, he'll help our rookie transition to a better player for his last year on the Nets, because that's one of my only 2 goals, I guess.
With Cam Johnson, it's like, okay, the Nuggets are 7-2. They're winning, so it doesn't matter that he's playing badly. But if the Nuggets ever go through like a stretch where it's like, oh, it's not looking good, then they're going to really start caring about the fact that he's shooting 24% from 3.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with the playoffs. Like if he doesn't show up during the playoffs, like Nuggets. Yeah. I know the Nuggets, like the benefit of that trade was shedding salary, and they were able to make other moves and get good players, Valanciunas and Bruce Brown out of that.
Yeah.
But they also traded a first.
Yeah.
Like a very valuable first round pick down the line.
Yeah.
So with Cam, look, he'll stabilize eventually, but it's like, hey, he's got to produce eventually.
Yeah, he has to, because they're going to be calling his name and, wishing MPJ was back. Nuggets fans wishing MPJ was back is funny, though.
With MPJ, I know you don't like to hear this, but okay, I think he's going to be here next year and on the team when the Nets are trying to win, because they need a player like him. If he's going to
somebody who can score. Without CT, we need somebody who can at least put the ball in the basket.
Yeah. If Cam is walking, then whoever they end up getting in the draft, plus whatever free agency moves they make, they're going to need another guy to just help them win.
Yeah.
After that season, though, when he's a free agent, there's a chance that the Nets re-sign him.
Oh my God, that's something I don't want to.
I know that sounds crazy, because like we viewed him as like a player to get. The pick was like what we wanted, but because the Nets need to win next year, and he's probably going to have to be on that team.
Yeah.
If he might get extended on like a more reasonable deal, like a $20 million per year deal.
I think it's a possibility, but there's going to be too much. There's going to be a bunch of competition, because Michael Porter is a free agent. I think his name is going to be hot. I think there are teams don't want him now because of the 40 and the 38 mil. But when they have a blank check, I think, his name's going to be hot. And I think Michael Porter is going to want to go to a winning, he wants to win. So,
we don't know that.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. Maybe the money talks, but I'm saying
he has a ring, and look, Brooklyn. I was just in Brooklyn yesterday.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good place to live. Looks nice.
Yeah, That's true. We don't know. We don't know. We'll see what Michael Porter does. We'll see.
And who knows? Maybe next year, if the Nets end up getting like one of these guys in the top 5,
Mhm.
and they end up being like a scrappy playoff team, like, and they end up like doing something, maybe he likes the vibes and stays.
That's fair. That's fair. Let us know in the comments. What do you guys think about Michael Porter Jr.? Do you guys think he's gonna get traded at the deadline? Do you think Michael Porter Jr. is a piece you want to keep for the future? Do you want him on the team when we get our top 3 pick? Let us know in the comments, you guys.